Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I know a lot of people are really on edge about what may or may not happen tonight. And I really wasn't going to pull cards on this, but then I thought, you know what? I might as well. So I got my cards, and I don't know why. I was just guided to just pull one card. And the card I pulled is the Page of Pentacles. So does that tell us what's going to happen tonight? Well, no, not really, but I think it gives us some insight into what's possible. And I think that's what's really important here. So the Page of Pentacles is in reverse, and it depicts a very greedy, petulant, immature person. I don't think we can get any better than that. And whether Trump is a puppet and whether he's not, I think that's irrelevant at this point. The thing is, we can blame Trump all we want, but we let it happen. We let it happen. Let that sink in for a minute, okay? Well, you may say, "Well, I didn't. I didn't let this happen." Sure, you did. Sure, you did. How many times have you gotten screwed over by our own government and did nothing? What did you do? What did you do? Well, I didn't know what to do. We've had opportunity after fucking opportunity to organize, to get ourselves together, to do something. You look at what's happened in France when they tried to raise the retirement age. Those people were in the streets. They were livid. Not in America. No, we just keep going to work and being a good little wage slave. So to that I say, you get what you get. Harsh? Maybe. Maybe. I can't say though that I didn't see this coming. I gotta tell you what happened a few months ago. So I do get a lot of information when I'm sleeping in dream form and in the astral. And I had this dream where I was outside and there were people running, just running frantically. And there were low flying planes going overhead, just one after the other. And so I started running because if I didn't start running, I was going to get like stampeded by this wild crowd. And there was this young guy right up ahead, and I could describe him perfectly. He was a young guy, like 20 years old, blonde curly hair. And I said, "Hey," I said, "what's going on?" And he said, "It's Iran." He said, "We're at war with Iran." Well, there you go. There you go. I don't know, guys. Even if nothing happens tonight, we're gonna just continue to live under the threat of complete uncertainty. And the more that you continue to capitulate and to assimilate yourself into the quote unquote system, the harder it's going to be. My friend Sam, she's a very wise young woman. She said something the other night when we met, and she said, it's because people refuse to get uncomfortable. Wow. Perfect, right? How uncomfortable are you willing to get? I mean, I'm already uncomfortable, so I really could give two shits. But um, you know, why aren't you? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up? I'm gonna guess nothing. So I'm gonna give you a little advice. Right now is the time to start learning some skills. Like how to plant food and grow food and how to filter water. When you have no electricity and no water, how to make a compost toilet, just all of that stuff. How to sew, how to sew basic, stitches so that you can fix and make clothes if you have to. Do I think it's gonna get that bad? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know, but I posted a link to a channel a few months ago that you guys should all be checking out, and I'll post that link again. The channel is No Apologies, You Do You Boo. It's a guy that's got really great practical advice on how to store and prep food so that you're not caught with your damn pants down when the grocery store shelves empty out. I think at a minimum, you're probably going to be looking at $8-10 a gallon gas here in here very shortly. I would say a matter of weeks, because here's the deal. Those tankers, those oil tankers, they move at the speed of a bicycle. So we haven't even started to see the impact yet. And then there's the issue with the fertilizer that is unavailable, and the impact that's going to have on our food system. We are heading into some really, really perilous times, guys. I know I'm going to look at getting a solar generator and another e-bike. We have my son's e-bike, but it's really hard for me to ride his bike, and then I think we just need two of them in case we need to move somewhere quick. So that's what I'm doing at a minimum. Like I said, start learning some skills, folks. The time for just passive doing nothing and assuming everything's going to be okay is over. It was really over in 2020. If you guys didn't catch on, you should have. This is all by design. Come on. It's all by design. Okay. Things are never going to be okay again. Big Daddy government is never going to take care of you. Trump told you in that Easter leaked broadcast that got accidentally leaked. He said, we don't have money for daycare. We don't have money for Medicare. We have money for only one thing, and that's the military. He just told you there is not going to be a social safety net. Nobody is coming to save you. I say that for the QAnon people. Let me say it again. Nobody's coming to save you. Trump is not the savior. God damn, people, wake up. Whatever happens, I gotta tell you, we had it coming. Harsh? Yeah, it's harsh. Too bad.